like 2 weeks, I'm gonna be like, we just had Drew's birthday! I'm gonna stretch this out. Who doesn't want their birthday?
That was awesome. Only if it
embarrasses them. So, we have just a little bit of time. I spent too long getting to know you guys in line. I wanted to meet all of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. But does anyone have any questions? We have a little bit of time for kind of a fun question and answer. So, does anybody have questions? And for any of us? Yes.
What's like the best way to get in contact with you? My company is putting a motion capture room in our game studio. I'd love for you to come in sometime.
On my website, there's a Contact Lindsey section, so that's the best way to do that. Yes, in the black. Yes. I don't know how to get down there. Maybe afterwards, maybe if I can read it.
Virtual hug.
All right, anybody else? All the way in the back.
When did you start playing violin?
Started when I was 6 years old. Yes.
Why did you choose the violin out of all these instruments?
You know, my parents used to take me and my sisters to orchestra concerts when we were little kids, and I saw that the violinists always got the solos. They got to, like, there was a violinist that came out at the beginning of the show and would, like, tune the whole orchestra, and I was like, I have to get my hands on one of those wooden things because that's the rock star of the orchestra. Yeah, anyways, that's why. Yes.
When do you get inspired to write your music? What are things that inspire you to write your music?
Honestly, a lot of it is just experiences from my own life. Whether it be some of the hard times I've gone through, the empowering times I've gone through. I think those highs and lows are what really inspire what I write. And also just, I put a lot of faith in God when I write. I feel like I get very inspired through prayer and trust with my relationship with God, honestly. Because I feel like it could possibly come from my brain, you know, when they come out of my violin. I'm like, that couldn't have come from me. It came from somewhere else. Yes, in the back.
What is your favorite activity besides playing violin?
Honestly, I love to
Cereal.
dance, and I love to eat cereal. Yes?
What kind of dance lessons should I take to dance like you?
Well, I actually didn't take any dance lessons until, for this tour, I actually worked with a choreographer and, you know, took some dance instruction for the first time. But honestly, I would say if you can do, it's kind of like music, if you can play classical music, I feel like you can play anything, and I think with dance, if you can do like technique, you know, and like some of the ballet technique stuff, I think that allows you to be very versatile because it makes you very comfortable with how your body moves and how to control your body. So then you can do anything on that hip hop stuff. Yeah. Yes?
What was your favorite composer?
Honestly, I loved Borodin. My dad played an old record, this record player, and it was Borodin, and my sister and I would just dance around our living room to that music. That was our favorite, and yes.
What kind of dance do you like to do? Do you like doing like tap or ballet?
Honestly, now I think the kind of hip hop stuff is so fun. You can't. It's just fun. I love it. But when I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a tap dancer. I would watch like Singing in the Rain, and I was like, I want to do that. I want to do it so bad. No. Yes.
How did you get to know these fine guys right here?
Oh, do you guys want to tell the story? That's a great.
I don't have a mic, so.
Okay. Well, basically, when she was first doing her first show in New York, like her first live show ever.
2 years ago.
Yeah, her first manager knew Drew from a prior project. And me and Drew played in bands in LA together. We're both from out here. And I know, LA represent. I see that. And then we flew out to New York, and that was it. Met her on the spot, kind of like a random high from Gavin and Drew. And then we got this music. We got, I think, 16 songs. We learned in like a day. I almost didn't do it because it was so crazy. On the real, I was like, oh my gosh. And then, but thank God I did because we're here 2 years later and it's been amazing. You know?
Things would be very different.
Phantom of the Opera, dude, that song that she does was almost the death of me. It's like 4 key changes and 6 tempo changes and stuff, but yeah, we've been ever since, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, just a couple more questions. Yes.
Drew, why did you get a haircut?
Long story short, I felt like it looked cool on stage, but I hated taking care of it. And it was hot and just, so I got rid of it.
In the white shirt in the back.
What is your favorite song?
That I've ever written? Honestly, I really feel this way. It's like they're all my children. I created them and I watched them be born. But On this new album, I mean, there's a couple, but Take Flight is one of my favorites. I feel like it really does just take me on a journey when I play it, when I wrote it. Yeah. Yes?
So, going to bed, how much do you love cereal?
12. Probably like a 12. I ate cereal for breakfast today. I actually ate it for my dinner and just finished a bowl of cereal, and I will eat it after the show. I have a problem. My mom put a limit when I was a kid. I was allowed to eat 1 bowl of cereal a day because I was so like, I know, and I moved out. Freedom! Some kids, they go rebel and they'll go like drinking and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna eat cereal every day, all day. It's gonna be crazy. Okay. Yes, in the back.
How many bowls of cereal did you eat for your album?
I don't even know.
Cereal powers inspiration.
Yes.
This is actually a request. My friend Kim couldn't come here today, so can you just say hi, Kim, for me?
Hi, Kim.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
What advice do you have to give to others who want to be successful at whatever they want to do? Like playing the violin for me.
I mean, I think honestly, the key to success for whatever you're doing, whether it's violin or whether you want to be a business manager or whatever it is you like want to be, I think it's important to realize that it's okay and it's actually necessary to fail a couple times. And if you can persevere through those failures, like anyone that's ever succeeded had to fail quite a few times before they ever made it anywhere. And I'm definitely no exception to that. Like I felt like I had failed on national TV in front of millions of people. I mean, it wasn't a failure. I made it to the quarterfinals, but in my mind, it was the most embarrassing failure of my life. And a lot of times we're so hard on ourselves. So just being willing to roll out of those times when you fall down and then keep running. I think that's the best advice I can give. Yes?
So we've seen collaborations with you and Adam Young and Hailstorm. Do you plan on doing more, branching out with giving yourself like more of that different music feel as well?
Yes, I would love collaborating with people because it kind of draws out a different side of you. It's a challenge because you have to write in a different way, and anytime you work with someone, you both kind of compromise your style a little bit so that you create something that's actually entirely new together. Because it's like working with Lizzie for Shatter was so amazing. Working with Adam, and so I absolutely love collaborating, and I hope to do a lot more of it this next year. Okay, just 2 more questions. Yes.
How cool is Stuart Edge? My birthday was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, happy birthday, first of all. Happy birthday, it's a birthday over there.
Can you play the song? Can you play the birthday song?
Stuart Edge, he's awesome. He's one of the most optimistic, just lighthearted, fun people, and he's very, very genuine. So if you ever get a chance to meet him, yes.
And he was our PA on that Moon Trance video.
Yeah.
He was a PA on that before all this happened. And then last time I saw him, he was on Jimmy Fallon. I was like, what?
A PA is like an assistant on a film set. And so basically he was just working on he actually worked on the set of Moon Trance just to help out. Like he just was there to gain experience. And it's just amazing that at the time, his job was cleaning outhouses. And he's not afraid to admit it, he talks about it all the time, but, and he says it was during that time that he was really just thinking about his life, and he was sick of people telling him he wasn't good enough to do what he wanted to do, so he started working on sets and learning, and then now he's got this huge YouTube channel. So anyways, that's everybody's success story. Okay, there is a really passionate person in the back that has a question.
Okay, so we all have a question. What's your favorite kind of cereal?
I like, honestly, I'm kind of strange, and I like all the kind of healthy ones. Like I love grape nuts, and I love Special K, and bran flakes. But I like combining it with a little bit of something sweet, like a little bit of granola in there to really spice it up. So I'm a cereal mixer, actually.
You're a cereal mixer, that's intense.
Cereal mixer, yeah. It's like anyways. All right, we're gonna play a song now for you guys. We're gonna play this in the set tonight, but we're doing a very, very different version for you guys right now. It's kind of special because it's an instrumental and acoustic version of Shatter Me. And this is the video for Shatter Me is the most meaningful and deep project that I've ever poured my heart into. And it's because that ballerina in that video is a metaphor of a person that I had become once upon a time. And I just felt like I was enclosed in this shell that I had built around myself. And my whole album, the whole album of Shatter Me is written about breaking free and not being afraid to break the boundaries around yourself. And so This song is my story of how I learned to not be afraid anymore, to be myself. So, this is Shatter. I know when you heard Drew, he just said, nailed it.
hear you.
Nailed it.
I dropped this last night in the show. I was like, come back! And he like flew. No! Not tonight! So, keep your fingers crossed that this stays in my hand tonight. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for coming to the show. Thanks for coming to the meet and greet, just supporting what we're doing. We absolutely love it. Like, no one could be more excited than we are to be here. And I mean that. We've been looking forward to this for a really long time. And I hope you guys have fun at the show tonight. So, I love you all. I really do. Thank you so much.